out now.
Can you not?
Step out.
That's the moment a Chesterfield police officer struck a man in the face during a traffic stop, which federal courts determined was excessive. According to court records, it started with the officer pulling over a 20-year-old driver on Hull Street Road back in March of 2019.
Hey, how's it going, bud? Got your license and registration on you?
Yeah, okay.
A complaint filed by the driver's attorney states the officer did not initially explain the reason for the stop.
Did you have a traffic accident a while ago?
Yeah.
Knocked out your lights and scraped down the side?
Yeah.
The officer took the driver's information and came back a couple minutes later to tell him to exit the car.
All right, bud. Go ahead and step out for me real quick.
Can I ask why you put me over?
Your headlights out, bud. Go ahead and step out for me. Huh? Your headlight is out. Go ahead and step out.
Can you,
Step out now.
Can you not?
Step out.
Damn. Hey, man. What the f***, man?
Stop reaching.
The driver sued the officer for excessive force, alleging deplorable conduct despite the driver's compliant and unthreatening manner. When questioned about this in court, the officer stated he smelled marijuana, saying, quote, "I don't have to explain why he has to exit the vehicle. I'm not going to get into an argument over the odor of marijuana before somebody exits the vehicle." The driver was charged with possession of marijuana, but the charge was dismissed after a state judge ruled that the officer conducted a warrantless search after an unconstitutional seizure. When asked by an attorney whether it's normal practice to punch someone in the face if they haven't cooperated with your request, the officer said it's a technique that is taught as a defensive tactic by the Chesterfield Police Department.
When an officer tells you to do something, you gotta do it, man.
Federal District Court and the Court of Appeals denied the officer qualified immunity in this case and concluded, quote, "A reasonable officer would understand that striking a suspect in the face with a closed fist constitutes excessive force under the facts presented." The case ultimately settled for an undisclosed amount.
Put it down.
It's the same officer who shot and killed Charles Byers last year. After responding to reports of a breaking and entering, officers found Byers holding a hatchet and he did not comply with orders to drop it. An officer shot at Byers 5 times as he was retreating and 2 more times in the back as he ran away. The Byers family attorney is suing the officer, claiming excessive force and failure to de-escalate, and also suing the county because they allegedly had knowledge of his past case.
And allowed him to be on the street, allowed him to be in this situation.
But the police maintained their officers took the appropriate and necessary actions because they had a duty to protect themselves and the public. The Commonwealth's attorney justified the officers' actions, citing those same reasons.